Wow, welcome to our June 12th testimonial call. Um, this is amazing. We have 115 people on the call right now on a Friday night. Listen, we've been doing testimonial calls for the last couple of months, and we've never had this kind of number on a call, all right? Why? Is it because of the people that we invited? I think it's a little bit of because of everything, all right? It's because of the people that we invited, yes, because they also have a little bit of a following. But not only that, I really think that this community, the more that it's going, the more that something's happening behind the scenes. There's something that's being created here as a whole. We have amazing calls from Monday to Friday, like really different calls that are just masterful. But tonight was a testimonial call, so we wanted to do something a little bit different. Instead of just coming on and everyone sharing their story, he said, let's do a portion of today and bring on three different ranks because often what you see, you see Van Antoine M6, you see Paul M7, or what you see Anna Luigi M4. No, let's hear from an M3, an M2, and an M1 because that's where it starts, everyone. For Anna to get to M4, she started at M1. For Van Antoine to get to M6, they had to start at M1. So that's why tonight's call is important. Well, I'm going to bring on today's first speaker, which is now has become a very good friend of mine, actually. Uh, I wasn't too sure if I liked him at the beginning, but he kind of grows on you, Ricky.
Hey, I didn't like you either, buddy.
I love it. And the first time I saw him was in California. Remember, we met in California at the last event in Anaheim, which was what? In January this year. It wasn't that long ago. And look at what's happening. We're going to see each other again very like in a couple of weeks. Listen, Ricky, your first of all, your love for this product is amazing. Your passion for this product is amazing too, and that's what I wanted everybody to kind of feel tonight from you also. That the love, the passion, that like you love helping it. You have a great team, some great people, and tonight you have one of your team members that are on the call too. Listen, take it away, brother. You don't need me to give you a pep talk of why you're excited about this company and why people need to get as many people as possible on these products. Take it away, brother. It's all yours.
All right, man. Let me just see if I could figure out how to use this thing. I wanted to show you my background. This is not a Zoom background. This is a real background. There we go. Over in San Diego, California, getting ready to do an amazing event tomorrow. A 2-day event down here in San Diego with, let's say, a world famous platform. And it's going to be absolutely incredible. There's going to be thousands of people coming through. So I'm super, super excited. And a big shout out to Helen West. Everybody knows Helen West. But I wore this shirt that I got from her. Strangers. So I'm wearing this shirt because of Helen West. That's her center, Ascended Wellness. The reason why it says I sleep with strangers is because she does overnight EE System Center people where they go there and they spend the whole night there. But everybody does wear clothes, just to give you a heads up. But I thought it was a really cool shirt. And last time I was in Norco hanging out with Helen, she gave me the shirt. So big shout out, Helen. I love your shirt. So wow, yeah, I'm here. I'm here, right here. This is my motor home right back there. And I left LA yesterday, drove down here, got kind of like doing some last minute stuff, picking up things, folding table, chairs, all that stuff that I need to get together for this event tomorrow. So yeah, I'm super excited. Why am I excited? Well, it's the greatest opportunity on the planet with the greatest product on the planet. I mean, it just changes lives almost immediately. Like pretty much every single person you put on this device, they see a result. Like I put hundreds of people's feet on this device, and we see results with hundreds of people. And it just keeps getting better and better. And all these testimonials keep coming in from people, and I'm like, I don't even like it. Doesn't I mean I know it works. It's incredible. So we just have to have that passion in our heart that we have something that everybody needs, and we just need to get out there and share it with people. I've been extremely fortunate to be able to, it's been 6 months since I've been on board, and I'm extremely, extremely fortunate, that I got in when I did. I knew about OlyLife for a couple of years when I was building my last company, and I poo-pooed it because it was a threat to my last company. So I'm very, very happy and excited that I finally woke up, and got my hands on the Vitality One and got my hands on the other products. And I'm just out there, bringing it to people, helping people. I'm just being a servant for the company, being a servant for these amazing products, being a servant to help change people's lives. And why else are we here? I mean, we're just here to help people. That's what our mission is on earth, is to help people, and we could just help people with these amazing products. And not only that, we could help them make money, and everybody needs to make money. Not everybody, but Elon Musk does, and I think he's a trillionaire today. But a lot of other people do need to make money. So yeah, it's a great opportunity. I'm just so fortunate and blessed that this team is incredible, Luigi. You're amazing. I love you, brother. I mean, the first time you called me when I first joined after talking to Tuan and Van, and they said, "Hey, Luigi's going to give you a call." And Luigi called me. I was like, "Who is this guy?" I don't know if I like this guy. It was just like really hypey. But I definitely fell in love with you. And we have an amazing team. I mean, what else do we want? I mean, I've been in network marketing since 1997. You know, pretty much, full time with a couple different companies here and there. And I've never seen anything like what we have here. This platform. Not only do we have an amazing product, we have the best compensation plan I've ever seen on the planet, by 10 times better than anything I've ever seen. No monthly auto ship, no qualifications, no hoops to jump through, none of that junk. Buy one product, you're in for life. Go out and change the world and get paid handsomely. So, and then we got Tuan and Van, we got Paul, we got Luigi, we got everything. We got Frequency Awakening, we got Ollie Nation, we got, I mean, Mark Yarnell used to say to me when I was hanging out with Mark back in the day, he used to say, you could build this company with, if you had a dog with his note in his mouth. And pretty much you could build this company if you had a dog with a note in his mouth, because the dog would just go around and tell people to read the note. They'd see the note in the dog's mouth. That the note would say, "Put your feet on the machine." They get on the machine, and that would be it. So, I mean, it's the greatest opportunity on the planet. And I don't know. I'm so blessed and fortunate. So thank you very much for having me on today.
Hey, you're not finished yet. Wait a second there. First of all, I want to tell you that, you know what? I really admire your leadership also in your group. People in your group, they really love you. And why do they love you? Well, you know why? Because look at the way you come on. I mean, you're enthusiastic about this project. You're passionate about it. Yes, of course, you're there to help people. We're all there for the same reason. But you know what? We call today's testimonial call. It's called Three Superstars, Rising Superstars, but or health and wealth. Because for me, I'm sorry, I don't want to make a distinguish between both of them. Like, sometimes, oh, we're in health. We don't want to talk about the money side or talking about wealth. Hey, listen, I don't agree on that. I mean, wealth is just as important as health. We've seen a lot of people struggle in life, right, Ricky, that have a hard time because of money, financial situations. And, it gets them sick too. So, listen, I know that money without health means nothing. But if you have health, I'm sorry, money is also important. Look at what you're doing right now. You're traveling the world in your van. You're living the life, that most of us would be dreaming of. You're always in a hot country. Listen, I'm
I know
excited.
I'm not in Quebec in the winter, that's for
Oh, no,
sure.
not in Quebec at the winner. And first of all, congratulations, M3. You're almost M4 too, eh? You're not very far, eh?
Yeah, I'm about 750 or 60,000, so I'm about 250 away from being M4.
You're almost
So
M.
yeah,
I mean, come on. And you're going to be an next.
let's say I'm M3 and a half. How's that? I'm M3 and a half.
You're 3.3 point, you're actually more than that. You're 3.7, 3.8. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah, yeah.
M3.7. That sounds good.
Listen, and you know what?
But like there's nothing special about what I mean, there's nothing special about me. I mean, I just do what I needs to be done to build a business. I just talk to people. I just open my mouth and I talk to people. Anybody can do what I'm doing, and just go out there and talk to people.
Yeah, but wait,
I
you're
mean,
passionate
the
about this,
the
buddy. I'm sorry, you're also passionate about it. When you speak, we can feel it. You don't just go to somebody and like half down with your tail between your legs, like, hey, come on, man, you really believe in this. I mean, that's what you have to. Not because, I mean, yeah, you're probably a good.
well, you have to share your heart with people. Yeah, you have to believe in it. I mean, go create yourself a story, go put a whole bunch of people on a machine and get your belief system through the roof. I mean, because you're 100% right, Luigi. You have to be passionate about it. You have to go. I mean, it's my life 24/7. I dream about it, sleep. I when I take a shower, I think about the next person I'm going to connect with. When I eat, I think about who I'm going to connect with, you know. So I kind of like got married to this company, you know. So I'm extremely passionate. Yeah, passion is definitely what, you know, what runs a show, sure, because people feel your passion. And like if you, that's just, you know, I don't know. It's an amazing opportunity and product. If there's anything specific you wanted me to share, I will.
Yes, well, first of all, I want to know if you're happy because you're going to be next door neighbors with your condo pretty soon with me and Anna. Are you okay with that?
I'm really okay with that. And as far as I think I'm 64% there.
She,
So that's pretty good. I still got
no, I don't know
six
if
months left.
you want Ricky next to you. You want us to put somebody else next to you between Ricky. You're okay with Ricky next to you? Okay. Uh, listen, you're an amazing individual.
64% there.
You're 64% there. So, and you have till November, right? So it's a done deal for you. Uh,
December. Somebody just asked, what somebody asked there? Somebody asked something.
I think it's still November, the promotion for the condo. But don't
November 30th.
Yeah, but don't despair, everyone here on this call. Um, there is also an extension another year, 2 years after, right? So if you don't win it this year, you can always win it next year or the year after, because the way that it works is OlyLife always resets the clock and everyone starts over again. So, there's a possibility if it's not
The
this.
other thing I wanted to say too is that the other thing I wanted to share too is that, you know, this whole platform that we have here, this frequency awakening, I mean, and you, Luigi, I mean, it's incredible. It's so much more than just building a business. It's so much more than just going out there and working with people. I mean, it's a family. You know, I could genuinely say it's a family, and everybody that I have met here, you know, that I created relationships with, you know, even if it's just through Zoom or chit chat or talking to Anna and Scott and you and other
And
people. I mean, we're just like so one big happy family, and we just love each other, you know. And it's like there's none of that. There's none of that stuff like, hey, well, I want to sponsor that person. Why did you sponsor that person? I don't care. I want everybody in the world to join with Anna. I want everybody in the world to join with Scott. You know, I want everybody in the world to join with everybody because there's 8 billion people in this world. I mean, we
Yes,
haven't even begun to scratch the
you haven't
surface.
even
There's
begun to
plenty of
scratch the
people for
surface.
everybody.
But you know what? Thank you for that compliment about the free. By the way, there's a lot of people from Holy Nation here, okay? Also from the Hawaiian team and also other teams. Welcome, everyone. I mean, we're one big happy family here, all right? And the Frequency Awakening is just one of the teams within Holy Nation, all right? So you're all part of this call, all respectful. We love you all. And you know what's nice is what Ricky said is there's no competition among us. You know, whether Ricky, Anna, Scott, we're all cross line and they're all working. Now, there is a little bit of magic of Luigi in that because it doesn't a little bit, just a little bit, because it doesn't happen often in network marketing where you see so many people working cross line that have this kind of love and compassion for each other. We don't see that often. So I guess that is a little bit my doing from the beginning there, just a little bit the way I do things.
Yeah, I mean, I listened to Scott's call, you know, when his M3 birthday call, you know, and it just touched my heart so much, you know, because I know what that's like. I know what it's like having a lot of money and blowing a lot of money and making crypto rug pulls underneath you. I know all that stuff, but you know, I really I love you, brother. I mean, I got to talk to Scott on the phone a couple times and Anna on the phone a couple times, and it's just amazing what we have here. I mean, you can't even really put it into words. It's just a whole sixth sense. It's a whole energy. We're all here to take this product to the world and help humanity, and that's all we have to do. I mean, never think about, we would never think lack because we have the whole gold mine right at our fingertips. I mean, we can have anything we want with this product and this
I
company.
love it, buddy. You nailed it. You nailed it, buddy. You nailed it. Your passion, your sense of perception, and who you are, man. You're a blessing to this community, and we really want to thank you for being part of this. And you know what?
And there's my view, baby. There's my view. Woo-hoo!
Thank you, buddy. I love you. Well, listen, just before I bring on
I
the
love you, man.
wait. I want you to bring on the next speaker because you know her better than me. So you
Oh
want
my goodness. I was so fortunate and blessed. Oh my. You know, Tricia is just, oh my God. I mean, Tricia is just an amazing. Every time I talk to Tricia, she thanks me, you know, for helping her or something. I'm like, you're thanking me? I mean, I'm thanking you. Thank you for being in my organization. Thank you how the whole thing manifested. I mean, it was incredible. Right after I joined, it was the story is mind blowing. right after maybe I'll let Tricia tell the story because she's got a great story of how she joined this company and how she got to work with me and Steven and other people in this group and Twan and Van and being in your team too. And she's just an amazing. I mean, talk about a rock star. I mean, she's like a rock star times 10. I mean, this woman's a massive networker, an amazing recruiter. I mean, she's recruited so many people. I mean, she tells me, like, sometimes I talk, she says, oh, I just put 5 people in today myself. I'm like, where do you find all these people? Where do you get all these people? I mean, I've never seen anything like her. I love her and can't wait to see her. And I'm so blessed, absolutely so fortunate and blessed to have her on my team. I mean, it's mind blowing. I mean, I couldn't even dream about it, but it's a reality. It's crazy. Thank you.
You know why that happened? Because you attracted it by the person you are. But what you gave out to the world is coming back to you. And that's what I want everyone to understand on this call. These type of superstars like Tricia, they can all happen to everyone here. There's 8 billion people on the planet. There's a whole bunch of people from other networks that are in other companies that are just looking at us. They're noticing us. Some of us are even trying to trash us because they're talking so much about us. And you know what? There's a lot of people coming from other networks. They really are. So just pay attention, keep your eyes open, keep your hearts open, and you'll attract some good things. But you know what? Some of you, maybe you're just happy using the products, and that's okay. Some of you are just happy also, just, I don't know, making an extra $500 a month. And you know what? There's other people that know they really want to come here and they really want to have both of both worlds. Tricia, you've had so many beautiful comments. Every time Ricky talks about you, he's always amazed. But I got to take him off because I want to hear from you now. You want to I want you to share some love. Um, I don't know what could you for the product and the business. What can you teach this community to help them get to that next level as much as you love the products and the business too?
Wow. All I can say is, wow, I think that was the best introduction I have ever had in my life. I'm like, I'm going to get emotional here. Thank you, Ricky. Really blessed to be on your team. And yes, I came into this in a very interesting way. I was actually looking for something for my mother who has osteoarthritis. And I have already purchased, I don't even know how much money, like 20,000 in products for my mom, because my mom is like the happy-go-lucky, the most positive attitude. And for the past few years, the pain kind of changed her personality. And so I was always investing in different things. And this machine brought my mom back. She's like dancing around when she comes in. She's completely pain-free. So I'm really, really passionate about the machine. Her knees looked like balloons for about 10 years. We would go to the Mayo Clinic, remove the liquid, inject PRP. It was super painful. 6 weeks later, she would call me, come here, the swelling is back, the pain is back. And she had massive pain on her hands from a 1 to 10, a 10 on her hands 24/7. So she was in truly massive pain. She was miserable. She's completely pain-free. Her chronic lower back pain is gone, and she's off blood pressure medication. The internal medicine doctor said it's most likely because she was in such massive pain that raises blood pressure. So my mom is back. My mom is back. So I could not be more passionate about this device. But how I found it was really interesting because I watched a video that Stephen Keller did on YouTube. And at that moment, I didn't realize it was network marketing because I have been in the direct sales industry since 1998. And I'm very passionate about the industry as well. I love the industry, but I didn't realize that's what it was. But during that video, he said, my friend Twan, and Twan and Van and I have been friends since 2011. We were top earners in another company together, and we were in trips together, and we stayed in touch. Hey, your son is graduating college. Congratulations, this and that, and back and forth. And so when he said Tuan, I go, could that be Tuan? Like Tuan and Van? Like, there's no way, because I would know. Like, I would know, right? They would have called me if that was them. And so the next day I called him and I was like, hey, are you by any chance? Because I went to your Instagram, I went to all your social media channels. There's nothing about some frequency machine, but some guy mentioned Tuan. I'm like, is this you? And he's like, yes. So we got on a Zoom that night. And because I believe in karma, I was like, hey, we're really good friends, right? Of course, they're going to sponsor me. But I said, can you track down this guy, Stephen Keller? Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know that you are doing this. And anyway, so he was like, yeah, he's on my team. So I'm like, can you move me in his team. And honestly, like I said, karma is a thing, you guys. Do the right thing. Always do the right thing, because look what happened. Now I have Luigi as my upline. I have this whole frequency awakening community. I have all the training that Luigi is providing for free for all of us, the landing pages, and my entire team gets to benefit from this, right? I could have been like, oh no, I want to be like right under Tuan and Van. And honestly, it would have probably been better for me as a person, because they were just starting Van's leg and I would have been at the very top at the leg. So I would have had an insane amount of placement. And I knew that by making this choice, I probably would not get placements. But hey, I love building it myself organically. I'm happy to build both legs. I don't need placements. I will build everything on my own. And it's better for me to know that my team has so much support from this great community. So that's how I came into the company. And as far as like telling you guys how I got to M2 in 3 months, number one, I'm going to give you two things, because I know there's a lot of people that have to speak on this call. So I'm going to give you two things. One is passion. You have to, and it's funny because Luigi and Ricky kind of, brought that up. But you got to have this incredible, insane amount of passion. And if you want to become a top earner, you do have to focus on one thing. I see people promoting like 5, 10 things. That's awesome. I have nothing against that. But you need to know that that's not going to take you to M7. It's just not going to, because top earners are attracted to people that are passionate and focused. And I can tell you, I'm very grateful that Joey and Courtney Michaels, they were top earners in another huge company. They reached out to me and said, I want to join you. I've been watching you and I want to join you. I mean, these guys are huge and they just joined my team recently. And I asked him, like, how did you pick me? This company has some incredible people, Luigi, Anna. I mean, there's just so many incredible people, Ricky, and they said your passion. We're watching you and you're so focused, you're so passionate, because when you're not, you become a dangerous upline, right? When you like, if I'm all of a sudden promoting something else on my page, guess what? My team is worried, because now they connected their team to me and I'm promoting a secondary product. Now that team is getting distracted with my secondary product. So I don't think there's anything wrong for you to do that. That's your business. But I'm telling you, if you want to go all the way M7, you have to be all in. It's kind of like saying, hey, I'm seeing 3 guys at the same time, it's not serious. But if you want to have a happy marriage, it's going to be one guy. Like, you can't be married to 3 people. I hope not. Legally, you can't probably. So that's the point, guys. That passion, that excitement, that focus is very attractive. People want to work with you. They are looking for those people online, right? They're online searching. Once they decide, I'm going to join this company, who do I want to join with? I want to join with that person who's all in. Anytime I call, they're going to answer. If I have questions, they have the answer as well. Because when you're focused on 50 different things at the same time, you don't do anything well. You just don't. And so if you want to attract people, focus on one thing only, at least publicly. If you're on your page every week launching something new, number one, you're showing people that you're not successful. Because if I'm making $1 million a year in OlyLife, why am I doing a secondary business? So if I'm doing 50 different things, it's very clear I'm not making money in any of it. So that's one of my secrets to success. My entire career in network marketing, I have never promoted more than one thing at a time, ever. Every company I join, I'm married. I'm committed. I am all in. I don't look to the sides. I don't get distracted. I don't care how many 50,000 amazing companies open up every single day. The word pre-launch and launch make me want to put my running shoes on and run as fast as I can, because there's a 99% chance they are going to fail in 6 months. And it's my name, my reputation, and the fact that people know, like, and trust me. And now I chose a failed opportunity. So if you're going to be here, be all in. So number one is passion. Number two, you guys, is follow up. You have to follow up, especially in OlyLife, because you're not selling a $10 membership that people are like, oh, yeah, I'm not even going to do anything with this, but it's just $10. I will do it right now. You have to follow up and follow up and follow up. I'm going to tell you guys that my average follow up is 15 to 20 follow ups with each person that I talk to. they're not ready to go today. And if they say, oh, I'm not ready right now, or, it's too much money, whatever it is that they tell me, I say, hey, would it be okay if I stay in touch with you and just keep you updated on what's going on with my team? That's it. And then every so often I will follow up again and I'll say, hey, this new video just came out and I thought I would send it to you and let you know that our team continues to grow very strongly. We're having a lot of fun. We're helping a lot of people to get out of pain and stay healthy. What are you up to? Are you open to doing a Zoom? So I try my best. I push as far as I can. And I know this may not work for everyone, but I'm very much like a one-on-one kind of person. I'm very, very personable. I've been a real estate agent for 25 years. I have a real estate team here in Arizona. And so I'm very personable. It's about, I got to spend time with you. You need to get to know me because you're going to see my heart and you're going to know that I'm all in and you're going to know that I'm going to go outside of anything to help you. Like I will catch a flight and I will fly in to do a show with you. Like I will do whatever it takes to help you become successful in OlyLife. And so if I have somebody on a Zoom with me on one-on-one, they can feel the sincerity. They can see my heart. And the people on my team, they will vouch for me. Yes, she'll pick up the phone call at 11 p.m., at 6 a.m. She's always available. She'll answer every call. And so if I can have that one-on-one time with people, so when I'm following up, every follow up, I'm like, hey, do you have time for a quick call this week? I'm available tomorrow night or Tuesday morning. What would work best for you? Let's get on a call. I would love to get to know you. So anytime I connect with anybody, I'm trying to get to know them. I want them to see me. Like, this is who I really, this is who I am. And this is what I can do for you. So, again, I know this is a long call here and we have a lot of people that want to speak, but I would focus on those two things. Be passionate, just be sincere, pour your heart out, let people see the true you, and follow up, follow up, follow up, because pretty much every single person that I have personally sponsored, I think I'm at 78 personally sponsored at this point, and pretty much all 78 did not join day one outside of my first like 5, because that's like my core friends. That's Jimmy Ferris, where I'm like, hey Jimmy, I just bought something, where's your credit card, buddy, because we're going to spend 1650. And he's like, okay, doesn't he doesn't need to know what it is because he trusts me that much. But everybody else, it's been like 10 follow-ups, 15 follow-ups. Hey, can I do the Klarna? Can I do the Affirm? How do I do that? I'm going to be ready in 2 weeks. And so if you have those two things, guys, it's so simple: passion and follow-ups. If you are consistent with that, you're going all the way to M7. So Luigi, thank you for everything that you do for this team.
You're not
You're
going.
the best upline I've ever had, buddy. The website that you put together with the frequency awakening, the landing pages that you put together, there are companies out there. The whole company is selling you a landing page. And here's Luigi giving us, all of us, a free landing page. And there are entire companies charging. Oh, I want to say one last thing, you guys. Even if it's somebody in OlyLife and they are trying to sell you a landing page or a marketing system, it is a scam. Okay. I don't care how big of a top earner they are, how many people they have on their team. If they are worth $100 million, if that's the case, it's because they scammed you and they're taking money from people. You do not have to buy anything. You do not have to spend any money to go all the way to M7, because look at all these amazing people here that are not paying anything. So do not let people take advantage of you. Luigi is giving you the best landing page I've ever seen in my life. It's free. So again, thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for making this community so amazing. I'm just so excited to be a part of it.
First of all, I want to keep you on another 3-4 minutes because we don't have a ton of people here tonight. Tonight, after you, I have 2 other speakers. That's it. Tonight was a special call. It's not one of those calls where everybody's going to share 3-4 minutes of. We have calls like that. But tonight, the value you brought, wow, that was next level. You said things that me and Anna, we always want to say, but we're always trying to be a little bit careful there. We're holding back, but to be politically correct, right? And no, I'm serious. Like everything you said, we feel it 100%, and we feel like blasting that out at every call, but we hesitate, we hold ourselves back. And here you are, come on. But you know what I love? You started off with your mother. I mean, that's why you got passionate about this, what it did to your mother. Number one. Number two, the next thing I found interesting was, listen, you could have signed up with And hey, I'm talking to everyone on this call, all of Holy Nation. By the way, the frequency awakening is not just a frequency awakening. I want you all to realize that. All the videos that the frequency awakening has, they all come from Holy Nation website, from Tuan Van and the marketing team with Jason. And by the way, Jason also has great training, great calls, great materials. But you know what I love about Holy Nation? Is that the frequency awakening? Hey, it's open to everyone in Holy Nation, all right? I'm not there cherry picking. You have to be on my team to have it. I don't care who uses our system. Use whatever you want. You know, like use whatever you want. And I really mean that, because some people, they like just using Holy Nation. Some people like to be B2B. Some people like our system. Some people like to use their own marketing systems, which is true. But you know, it's true that their marketing systems, they're going to charge you $30, $50 a month, while ours is free, right? I like what you said. The other thing I love what you said also, which touched me, is we've seen, listen, everybody heard about that little lady in New Zealand, you know, like started blah, 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 creating noise. Well, that lady in New Zealand, she was actually under me. She was under somebody on my team, that lady. Then from here, she opened up another position on the other team, because Tuan has two big teams. Eh? She opened up a second position on the other team. Then so she basically told both teams to go. Yeah, you understand what I mean. I'm not going to say it publicly. So that's the type of lady that she was. All right. Yeah, it's what a cheap tactic to try to bring people down or companies down to bring yourself up. Anyways, that's not what we do. I love your integrity. Wow, that really shines up to me. It really shines out, because you could have joined Tuan and Van. Like, are you serious? Out of like, yeah, probably a parlay, because they're going to that you prefer to come in with integrity, be where you're supposed to be, but you're getting all the benefit and all the love now that you have there. And you're good enough to build two legs. You don't need anybody to build one for you. I
Right.
built two legs. You can build two legs. Anna built two legs. Matthew is building two legs. Ricky, he got a little bit of a help, but now he has to build both legs too. So, you know, like, listen, it is what it is. Like, you're the only person who could stop yourself. You touched on so many beautiful points. And the last one that I really loved, and that really, I almost got excited when you said it, was, when I do something, I do only one thing, but I do it well, and I go to the top. Now, yes, you heard bad things about Luigi. Okay, because I did a crypto project, I was a top earner. I made the most money. When it crashed, everybody said it was my fault. All right, well, that's my past, right? I'm in OlyLife. It's been 14 months, and I'm not distracted 1 minute. I'm working this like if my life depended on it, Tracy. Tricia, sorry. I'm working.
Hey, Luigi.
Yeah, hello. Please. Yeah, go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yes, of course, buddy. Of course.
Yeah, so Tricia, you're amazing. Incredible, Tricia. Thank you so much. You're incredible. And I remember one thing, and I'm so glad that you shared what you shared, because sometimes I share that to people and they're like, you know, yeah, right. I remember Mark Yarnell used to say, you know, I used to hang out with Mark at conventions, and Mark was just a legend in the industry. And he used to say, you can't ride two horses at once. And that's the bottom line. I mean, if you want to get to the top, you can't ride two horses at once. And I believe that too. You know, that's just my, you know, my belief system. And I know there's a lot of people doing other companies, and I respect them. You know, they want to do multiple companies at the same time. That's fine with me, you know, but they're not going to get to M7, because I think you put the key to why that is, Tricia, when you said that. It's because people want to find somebody that's building this 100%, and they're totally committed to it. And the other thing you said about the Facebook page and the pages, when people are posting other things, yeah, that's amazing. I never even thought about that. That's an incredible observation, and that's so true, because yeah, I mean, if I start posting something on my Facebook page about another company, I mean, everybody in my downline is going to be like, what? Maybe OlyLife's not good. You know, maybe, you know, they're going to start looking for something else. So yeah, I think that's really an amazing thing you said. So thank you so much.
I want to add one last thing on what Ricky just said there too. Just one last thing is, remember that there's a lot of people that come into OlyLife that are already in other things also, eh? They're already promoting other supplements. So they've been doing, so that's okay. There's nothing wrong. Where I like what you touched is, well, you know what? You could promote, like, if your focus is OlyLife, well, just publicly go OlyLife. If you want to do something else, do it under, you know, like, do it on the side. Don't go public at least for it. So if you're in something else, well, you're public for something else. Okay, stay public. Do OlyLife under, like, on the side. But if you want to go all in OlyLife and go all the way to M7, you better put OlyLife on your front page and put the other one on the side. I can't disagree at all with that. completely. But there's nothing wrong with doing other things. And some people like it, but you're not going to get to the top. I don't believe it.
No.
And I love what you said. People want to join people that they feel that you're really there, like you're always there. Yes, you can. Last word. Go ahead, please, Tricia.
Yeah, you could. Last thing I'll say is, I said this before, but you got to remember that you also become dangerous, right? Like everybody look at the amount of people, Luigi, that you have access to at this point, right? My whole team is looking up to you. If all of a sudden you're promoting something else, you put myself in a really bad situation as well, because now I'm like, well, thank you, Luigi. Now my whole team is coming to me going, hey, Luigi is now promoting this thing. Are you joining him? Should we go there? What's going on? Thought he was making money over here. What happened? Is he not making the money? So when you are, it's kind of like a Spider-Man, right? What do they say? With power comes responsibility or something like that. So if you are at the top, it's even more dangerous to try to promote to different things because you have to respect the other people around. Like I could never promote anything else.
You all trusted me with your people. I could not just go on my wall and promote something else. I mean, that would be the cheapest shot. And you know what? I have some big leaders on our team that have been with us for a year and a half that we put them on the spotlight. Like it's like I bring you on the spotlight here in front of everyone. Everyone likes you. They start following you on Facebook and oh, you're awesome, Tricia. I'm going to follow you. Next thing I know, you're promoting something else. It happened to me a couple of people. I don't bring them on the calls anymore. All right. So that's it. That's it. The people I bring on the calls. The people I bring on the calls are people that I know that are focused. I know that Ricky's focused. I know you're focused, and the next speaker too, and Scott, and all the other beautiful people I bring on. Not because I want to cherry pick, but I'm just going to bring on the people that I know that are focused, Tricia, in front of our people.
This is my last run in the industry, without a doubt. And I want to share one last thing with you guys. This is actually important to share with you. So I actually continue to collect a check from another company that I will never promote again. But, I built a huge team there. So I had a team of 8,000 people in my last company. And I got to tell you guys, it took me 2.5 years to get to that point, and I was making $8,000 a month. I made that in my first 3 weeks here, not short of 3 weeks, and I had 80 people on my team. So let that sink in. 80 people, 8,000 people, 2.5 years, 3 weeks, same amount of money for that month. So the money that we have here is absolutely incredible. What they pay here, I've never seen before, and I've been around since 1998. So it's a very generous company with a product that actually works for everyone. I have not had somebody yet sit on, put their feet on my P90 Plus and say, nope, didn't even feel my ankles warm. Like I felt nothing. Guys, everybody feels something. And I learned something that Van and I learned something at the same time back in 2012. From the same person, which is if you have these three elements, you have a home run, and one of them is you have to demonstrate people feeling something immediately. And I remember they used to tell us that's the impossible side of the business, is finding something that people can feel something immediately. And then 3, not changing the lifestyle. But yeah, that's something that comes from our last company. And when I saw this, that's the first thing that came to my mind on the first Zoom with Twan and Van. I said, guys, people feel something immediately. Like this is going to be the biggest home run we have ever seen in the industry. So stay focused because this is going to be amazing, and believe that you can, because that's number one, you guys. There are those who think they can and those who think they can't, and they're both right. You have to believe that you can do this. If your belief is here, you're going to get there. It may take 6 months, a year, 2 years. It doesn't matter. This company is going to be here for us. It's a legacy company. It's going to be here 10 years from now. So, oh, look at that. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Yeah.
Are you going to be in Anaheim, I hope? Oh, I'm going to give you a big hug, Tricia. Thank you very much. That was really, really powerful. All right. I saw a lot of good smiles on today's call. Thank you very much. All right. Our next speakers who can take up the last 15 minutes are 2 other beautiful ladies. But before bringing on our guest speaker, which is Aline, did I say that right? Aline? Hey, did I say it right? Yes or no, please?
That's the Australian way, but in French it's Aline. But
Yeah, but
Sandra calls me
okay, but
Aileen.
you
So
know, you know what's sad is that I was calling you Aline today, and Anna said to me, "That's not Aline, it's Aileen." I said, "I'm not sure. She's from Montreal. We call them Aline in Montreal, right?" So I wasn't wrong, eh? Okay,
no,
all
you're not wrong.
right.
No, not wrong. As long as it's not Arlene, I'm okay with it.
Okay. Well, listen, before bringing you on to share your success, because it's like M3 Ricky, yes, M2 Tricia, that every M1 is important because the M1, if they can learn and get something out of all the top leaders, they're going to go to M2. They get something from everyone, they're going to go to M3 and so on and so on. All right. Sandra, this is someone you know more than me. I think I'm going to let you welcome her to tonight's call. Oh, you're muted. Sorry, let me open up your mic. Sorry, Sandra. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself, Sandra. Just click.
It's
Yeah, you almost got it there, Sandra. Just click on it.
yeah. I clicked twice. Hello. Oh my goodness, I am so proud. When I knew you were going to be doing this Zoom call, Aileen, I just am so thrilled. Aileen works tirelessly on herself, her business, her vision. It's very hard to have a meeting with Aileen because she's always working, always online, but because it's her passion. Her passion is wellness. Her passion is helping others. And I just feel so proud to welcome Aileen to this Zoom call. Take it away, beautiful. You got this. And I love her voice. I love listening to her. This woman has so much wisdom and so much passion in helping others and creating a community that is all about that exactly. All right, my darling, take it away.
thank you so much, Sandra, my queen. She is my angel. I would not be here today if it wasn't for Sandra and for Anna and Luigi and Asher. Thank you so, so much. I am super grateful for this incredible opportunity to be here. And also my dad. I would not be here without my dad, not just for giving me life and supporting me through all my dreams, but also for being the first to put his feet on the device almost 6 months before I even said yes to the business. So I'm super grateful for my dad. He's on the call today. And truly, when we see the testimonial and the changes that are happening in our family and our loved ones, that's really what opened my heart up to this space and to this technology. At first, I was like, what is this machine? Like, I don't know. I do fruit. I help people with fruit. I help people with juices. I don't know about this machine. Like, I just wasn't really tuned into it. But there came a point where I got on that frequency and I really started paying attention to what was happening. And I've always had a passion for helping people. Like Sandra says, I love to help people through nutrition, through nervous system regulation. I've been tapping into this key. It's a very important key in helping us overcome addictions, overcome trauma, get deep into the root cause of why it is that we are unwell and in states of dis-ease, not at ease. And so my journey has brought me, through my own experience of overcoming addictions through different recovery centers, through different rehab. And I picked up different pieces from all of them. And I feel like OlyLife is like that missing piece to not just me helping people and getting into people's homes, but also the financial aspect. I have tried so many things in the past, and this is the first time I'm actually seeing financial results. This is the first time I can actually say, well, I actually have a career that works, that's actually bringing me money as well. So I do believe that my inner work has been opening up to this opportunity and to welcoming the abundance in all the ways. And I'm so grateful for all of my team as well. I have a beautiful, beautiful team that is so passionate as well, that are heart-centered leaders. And it's just such a great honor and privilege to be in this frequency awakening. I feel like I've been in the forefront of many different things, like juice cleansing and veganism and promoting this lifestyle, water fasting, where like not that many people were talking about it yet. And now again, I'm like at the forefront of this frequency. I love how Anna says this is the final frontier. Like I always get chills on my body because I'm like, we're here, we made it, and our frequency in our own self-development brought us here. So yeah, I'm super excited to have reached M1. I'm heading for M2 and beyond. I'm definitely focused on this business. I love all the speakers as well. Thank you so much, Tricia and Ricky. So great to meet you. I'm super inspired. I love coming on these calls. Luigi, you keep us going, keeping us on fire. Staying plugged in has been really important. Some weeks I'm more available than others. I do travel a lot, but I always try to come back and be super present, even if I'm just listening in on the calls. So I'm super grateful for this incredible company that is allowing me to develop myself in a whole new way, to tap into my leadership as well, and to have a platform that allows me to support people. And hearing people's testimonials, oh my gosh, I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, I have two of my girls that, you know, were scheduled to go get surgeries that aren't getting surgeries anymore. You know, I mean, we all know the testimonials, but for me, helping people come out of super sadness and anxiety and supporting them with the mental health has been everything, but all the physical benefits as well. So thank you so much, Evan. Thank you so much. I see some chats coming in. I love you all
Well,
so
what do
much.
you
Thank
mean?
you for inviting me.
What do you mean, thank you? We thank you for coming. You should come on more often. You're another great speaker, just like Tricia. Yeah, you know what? Tricia's M2, you're M2 too. Tricia's M3, you're going to be M2. So listen, you gals should be able to follow each other because I think that you have the same qualities as Tricia. You know, when I listen to Tricia, I know where you're going. I know where you are right now. You're all about health, all right? I follow your Facebook. I mean, whether it's juicing, vegan, you're all about health. I mean, there's nothing else. And yes, we won't get into what you should not eat there because, you know, some people like eating that stuff here. But you know what? You're really about health, okay? But one thing I do admire about you is with all the noise and the distractions that still happened a little bit lately, right? Even something from your team, I didn't see you lose focus. And I really respect that of you because you could have, I don't know, just been a little bit, you know, a little bit brought down a little bit. No, you stayed right up there, Aline. And that shows some great skills of leadership. I want you to realize that, okay? And it's normal because network marketing, I don't know how many years, I don't think you're very old. You look pretty young and pretty, so I don't think you're that old, right?
43. I'm not that young.
How old are you?
43.
Oh my God, I thought you were 23 or 4 or 30.
Thank you. I like to say it because people are usually kind of shocked.
So what's really genuine here is sometimes we think of OlyLife, well, it's just for older people, right? No, it's not. It's for even people at your age that are super healthy. Why? Just as a since you know what it does to older people, then you're using it as prevention. But I'm sure that at some stage, even at 30 years old, it must give some kind of, like the neurons in your brain must be even more focused, more stronger, or I don't know, like attracting even better things. So at some point, I think even in your 30s, it's very helpful. And that's what, you know, it's fun to see people in their 40s. By the way, I keep saying 30 because I thought that you were in your 30s, but you're actually 43. But listen, thank you for coming on. I hope we can bring you on even more often. I hope we can bring you on when you become an M2, M3, M4, M5. You're coming all the way to the top with us.
Anytime you ask, I will say yes, Luigi.
And I guess we see each other in Anaheim too, right?
Yes, I will be there. I will be there. I hope everybody gets their ticket. If you don't have your ticket yet, go grab it. It'll be so good to be together in person. I'm excited.
Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate you.
The link for the convention registration is in the comments, folks. Go find it in the comments. Get registered and let's see you there. Sorry, Luigi. Just wanted to say it's in the comments.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Well, I wanted to, like, I know that, you know, normally on a testimonial call, we bring on a whole bunch of testimonials, but tonight was special. All right. We really got a lot of value from some beautiful people here. So we'll skip that little part. I wanted to have maybe one little recap from the speakers of tonight from somebody else. I'm going to open up the chat there. I'm just going to choose one person who can give a little recap. Somebody who hasn't spoken tonight about tonight's speakers, please raise your hand. First person who raises their hand, I'll try to bring you on and just give a little recap of tonight, what you understood, what you took out of it, what was positive, did it inspire you? So do I have a hand that's raised here in the room? Do I have here? Is everyone unmuted? Yes, everyone's unmuted. Oh, and there, Matthew. Okay, Matthew, listen, you started the call, but you didn't speak yet. So yes, you're allowed to close this call. Matthew, where are you? Where are you, Matthew?
Right here, my friend.
Okay.
I'm right here.
All right, close this call. Give us a recap on tonight, what you took out of it, and the speakers also.
Absolutely. Well, Tricia, congratulations on all your success. Ricky, congratulations on all your success. Aline, same thing. Folks, there's one common thread that each and every one of these speakers tonight has. Tricia talked about its passion, conviction, belief. It was small, but I held up this book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And in this book that was written in the 1930s by Napoleon Hill, studied millionaires and billionaires and successful people. And it all comes down to the mind. Anything the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve. And if you believe that you are in the right place at the right time with OlyLife, if you believe you're going to have success with OlyLife, if you believe that this is going to change so many people's lives, then you're right. You're in the right spot. You are in the right team with Luigi, with All Nation, with Tuan and Van. I'm telling you, this is absolutely amazing. And what I want to say, just to keep it short and sweet, thank you all. I learned so much. Tricia, the nuggets that you fed this community, just amazing. But here's what we got to focus on now, folks. There's an event coming up in Anaheim, California on the 26th and 27th of June. It's just 3 weeks away. Folks, there's still time to get registered for that event. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story that happened to me in 1994 when I was 20 years old. I'm now 52 years old, but I found network marketing by accident when I answered that in the newspaper, and I got started with a network marketing company. It was supposed to be a job interview, folks, but they told me I had to be at an event in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay. They said I had to be in Las Vegas, and I was living just outside of Springfield, Massachusetts. Well, you know what I did? I packed 5 other people in a mid-sized Buick, and we drove 44 hours straight to Las Vegas, Nevada for a one-day event, turned around and drove home. But it changed the entire course and direction of my life. It changed everything for me. And events are the lifeblood of your business, because when you take it, what's going on with the company, with the products, with the team, and it goes from your head and it comes to your heart, that's when everything changes. And you heard Luigi talk about before, maybe it wasn't said tonight, but you got to stop caring about what other people think about you. You cannot pay your bills with the opinions of other people. There's other people that don't even have their shit together that are judging you, and you're listening to them. You can't listen to your broke, negative friends and family, all well-being they might be. If they're not where you want to be, don't pay attention. So get registered for the event, Anaheim. Do whatever it takes to get there. Sell your TV. Pack 5 people in a car. I don't care what it is, but we need to see you in Anaheim, because it will absolutely drastically change your life to get to this event. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to drop the registration link in the chat again and turn it back to Luigi. Thanks for bringing me up. And thank you, everyone, tonight. Ricky, your passion, Tricia, everybody. Wow. Just amazing. And I can't wait to meet each and every one of you, because I still haven't met Luigi yet. I'm so excited to meet everybody. So see you there.
Get ready to laugh. You'll see that when I'm in person, I'm a little bit funnier than on a call. All right. I can tell you right away. You can ask everybody that's been with me in Asia. Yes, Sandra, you can agree with me on that one. I'm pretty funny when I want to be funny. But listen, I don't want to discourage everyone, because we want everyone to get to Anaheim. I know that some of you may be in Australia, New Zealand. It's not that easy for everyone to come. But you know what? Either you come to Anaheim right now, if you're closer to Anaheim, or you come to Australia beginning of March, where we're having another Oly Nation event. So there's an Oly Nation event this month in America, and there's an Oly Nation event in March. All right. It's already determined. Already spoke with Tuan, Matt, and Paul. So one or the other, you need to go there. What Matthew said is priceless. It's gold. They change the direction of your life. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, everyone on the call. You're all amazing. I hope you all a beautiful weekend. Take care of your family, yourself, and have an amazing evening. What a wonderful coloring.